Citizens of the Reject Realm, we are here once again for the penultimate episode, Rings of Power, Season 2, Episode 7. Gang, we're doing this. Are you excited, G?
Yeah, man, I actually am.
Yeah, we had the best episode yet last week. I hope they keep that streak up. Leave a like for quality TV. Leave a like for expectations exceeded. And also, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when the finale comes your way. Excited for that as well. Big thanks to the folks over at Prepper for chopping these highlights down but quick. It is a task and we appreciate their help very much as well. If you want to support the channel and see everything that doesn't make these reaction highlight reels, come on over to patreon.com/therealrejects. Sync up with your own Amazon Prime account. Enjoy the full experience as well as all the other shows Greg and I have streaming with highlights and watch-alongs over there. And if you can't support there, totally cool. Just give us a follow on social media. Tons of fun exclusive content over on TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat even. It's a good time. Come join us. Roll the bumps.
Oh, we're still in its own little fantasy.
Colombian coffee crystals. Celebrimbor never has a second cup at home.
Oh, look like an eye.
Ah, the Eye of Sauron. That looked like a letter I.
Don't insult my Easter eggs.
Oh, nice.
You put them goddamn rings together.
Woof.
9
Truly.
for mortal men.
You know, they had the actor learn how to actually build these rings.
Did they?
Yeah.
So he's a real, like, ringsmith now? He's a real jeweler?
Look it up, guys. It's not a waste of your time.
Verify these facts. A jewel is missing. A ruby.
No, this is Celebrimbor's The Fly episode.
Yeah. Sauron's going to come in like, what, that ruby?
Hello, Mr. Mouse.
It's a sweet beat.
Mirrors revealing the truth.
Have you fallen? Come, the floor is hardly the place for the greatest of elven smiths.
Feanor's hammer is missing.
Of course.
You know how forgetful you can be.
No, this was different.
This keeps happening.
I trust you are not feeling overwhelmed again.
He's so abusive.
Quite the opposite, in fact.
I'm underwhelmed.
These past weeks, I have felt such clarity. And I have you to thank for that. When the world is still, then the ideas can flow freely.
Meditate.
My work is but to let them share the secrets of their song.
You are the antenna.
How fares your progress?
What's going on in the rings?
The rings.
The rings of power are nearly complete.
All 5 seasons.
What is another few days to perfect something that shall last forever?
We need them in 1 hour.
Yeah, I'm on a time crunch.
I have so enjoyed our time together.
Oh, all things must end.
Like your life.
A pity, is it not?
You know.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
There's no Jesus Christ here right now, John.
It's true. The devil is one. Hell
This
on
looks
earth.
great, though.
Yeah, it does.
Love destruction. I
Yeah.
love violence.
Yeah.
What orders from Lord Celebrimbor?
Lord Celebrimbor refuses to permit a counterattack.
Every moment we remain idle, more elves die. We must do something.
Then that is why we are not going to obey him.
Oh.
Gather your finest troops. I am taking command of our defenses.
Yes, of course.
Did you need to put down Celebrimbor?
Yeah. No, man, it's all part of the plan.
Celebrimbor's mind is gone. We are alone.
Yeah.
I wonder if he did forever ruin him.
Not alone.
You have proven your quality, Merdania.
Still remember her name.
The siege engines. They've gone silent.
The siege engines. I mean, yeah, I guess he can't have them with any hope that Celebrimbor is, like, of sound mind. They're very loyal.
Wow, did they really build these?
Woof. I mean, that is impressive. That's some movie magic right there. Wow!
That's pretty cool.
Bring that to the next, like, Viking weekend.
Turning them away from the city.
Oh, you mad now.
Prepare for ground assault.
Ground assault from across the river.
Across the river, Ben. Come on. Oh, clever. Very clever. Bring it down.
Oh.
Bring it down.
Snap.
There was literally just something holding that thing.
Yup.
See that?
It's like, did somebody put that there? Did you have a troll do that for you?
Whoa. That is huge.
Are they gonna stop up the river? Oh no.
Damn. That looks pretty good, man. That looks awesome.
Prepare for ground assault!
Ground assault from Major Tom. No.
Come on, man.
Do some cool elf skateboard shit.
Use your bow and arrow.
Do a flip.
What is this mouse?
Surprised nothing has come tearing through here,
Maybe it hasn't. You just can't see.
I guess. But like, what if it hit him?
Then he would feel it, John.
he would die. Oh, that's a smart way to make a little timer for yourself. Dang.
Then they are more desperate than we thought. I need the mine.
So, your son is still down there.
Every hour that we delay costs us unthinkable wealth.
I know that feeling. That's why when a Marvel trailer drops, you gotta get on it.
Yep. Knock down whatever wall you have to get the lights on.
Wealth.
Here they come.
Easy, lads. Just turn around.
Oh, civil dwarves.
This currently doesn't feel as high stakes of what else is going on in Rhaegon.
We stand with you.
Oh,
Down your axes!
Well, that was very misleading the way you presented it.
big fake out right there.
That ring has taken the king's heart. I will not let it take this mountain.
We have to get it off him.
Ours is not the only kingdom in peril. There's an elf outside wants your ear.
Oh.
He's back.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
They haven't seen each other in a long time, except for a few episodes ago.
This particular elf has been banished from all dwarven lands.
Let's go.
Kiss him.
Kiss him, you fool. In the armor.
My heart sings to see you, old friend.
You tidal-haired, flowery-tongued flagpole.
That's offensive.
You got some sand coming here.
Eh?
Have you any idea what I've gone through since you left?
Can hardly be more eventful than what's transpired with me.
I'm about to overthrow my father.
Now you go.
What have you got?
Where'd you walk to?
I need a minute.
Defeat. Without your aid, thousands of lives are at hazard, Durin. Celebrimbor is among them.
Although I've heard his judgment is slipping.
I know I asked too much of you, Durin, but I need your axe, old friend. I need it now.
Say it. Pretty convincing. Ew. Nice. Not bad. Ow. Oof. That's super spooky.
I'm rooting for the orcs.
Yeah. I mean, they're an oppressed people. Nobody respects them. They deserve a seat at the table. 13 rings for the Orc Lords. Oh, no. Oh, no.
There's a lot of things you have to stop.
I mean, yeah.
The rings. Are they finished?
Wait for it.
The mouse.
It is a pattern. Do you not see? A cycle. Repeating itself at intervals throughout the day. And there is more.
This is a virtual simulation.
Yeah.
The embers.
Celebrimbor, whatever so inspired this epiphany, I assure you we have not the time for it.
On the contrary, we would appear to have all the time that we need.
Yeah. Oh, smart. Yeah.
The candles have not burned an inch all day.
You sought peace. I gave it to you.
This is horrible. He's a madman.
This is hardly a gift. What have you done to me?
Oh, no.
You welcomed my instruction. You practically begged for it. Now, a mouse scurries by and you fly to pieces.
You need to expand your open world gameplay, man.
He is so abusive.
No emissary of the Valar would do this. Who are you? Truly. I am the one keeping the storm at bay.
Ooh.
Balancing the very sun above your head.
All to give you this one chance to prove your worth.
Oh.
I want the 9!
Wow.
You can hear it.
Destruction.
There you go, buddy. Take it in.
Yeah. Look what your hubris hath wrought. Oh, man. Poor guy. Oh. Good shift at the music cue, too.
This poor guy. This is so horrible.
Oh.
You watch Sauron's villainy through how he's just ruined this one guy.
Yeah. How just cruel he is to this dude.
Just like he's so heartless in his pursuits.
The Mithril.
Oh.
What is this?
Oh, no.
I have learned so much from you since I came to Eärien. No lesson more lasting than this. True creation.
That's some of his juju, isn't it?
Yeah, looks like
Sauron juju? Yeah.
Requires sacrifice.
Oh, his blood in the mithril.
I don't think he had any actual mithril.
Oh, it's just all his blood, damn.
You are he.
Oh.
Are you not? I have many names.
Lord Voldemort. The devil.
Oh, you let him go.
I mean, yeah. That's the cruelest thing to do. Oh! Whoa! Ow. Whoa.
Damn, what an amazing shot.
The guy just falling off right there.
Thank the Valor you're alive. We have been deceived. He planned all of this to force me to forge the rings. He put me in some kind of a prison. A prison of the mind, but I am out.
No. Oh, no.
The siege, so he forgot the ruby and the mouse.
You sound crazy. You sound crazy.
You must believe me.
Oh.
Yeah, you get to work, orcs.
Yeah.
This is the finished part of the wall. We have to break the foundations!
Whoa. No.
Seize him. He is Sauron.
Wow.
He has been lying to you all along.
It's Sauron all along.
He has been protecting us.
He is Sauron! If you do not believe me, cut him open.
Oh no, don't try to cut him. Don't try to cut him open.
Look at his hand. Look at his blood. Black as pitch.
He can create an illusion for that. Yeah. There's
Oh,
no
he's just
way.
walking around with an open wound.
Let's get you back where you
I thought he
belong.
was just
Get your hands off
healed
me!
it. Whoa! Oh. Wow. Oh, that's dark. Oh my god! Wow. Okay.
Finish the 9, and I will spare your city. What will you do with them? Create a perfect and lasting peace.
The way I see it. No one's suspecting, like, yeah, why'd this guy cut his own hand?
Yeah. What happened? Oh, hey there. Wow. The armorers are killing it. Yeah.
Come on! Come on!
Hit me. Whoa. Meanwhile.
I know it doesn't feel like they're on the same ground at all.
Yeah.
Diversity.
Hey.
It's here.
Asian elves, we got them. My man. For Frodo! Eventually.
Oh, what a great formation.
And going from the light into the darkness. Wow.
Whoa, what a fun shot.
Yeah. Oh,
Start
man.
throwing some things at them.
What do we...
Galadriel.
Ah, damn it. Oh, no. That looked painful.
Steady
I'm
yourself.
sorry. Yes. Steel your nerves, man.
We just want to talk.
Yeah.
Commander Elrond.
We're just gonna have a talk.
Yep, I guess so.
The ring you carry. Show it to me.
Foolish act if I had brought it here.
You should have just kept charging Elrond.
If she speaks again, cut out her tongue.
Elrond is very cool this scene.
Galadriel, don't talk.
Is it not you that has done his bidding by laying siege to Eärien?
Eärien has fallen into shadow. It belongs to the Deceiver now, as does every elf within its wall.
He's not wrong.
It was Celebrimbor himself who welcomed Sauron in.
He's got a lot of facts about the situation he wasn't there for.
You know an elf besides Galadriel?
It is an earnest offer. I suggest you take it and leave Sauron to me.
You drive a hard bargain, Adar.
I will outmaneuver you. My forces outfight yours, and you will fall.
Ouch.
Not before you have painted the sands of the Glanduin black with the blood of your kin.
My man.
My children have endured cruelties your bravest couldn't bear to hear spoken aloud.
I actually believe it.
Are you prepared to spend their lives so freely, Adar?
Adar.
Are they?
I don't know, man.
I've had my doubts about this.
Nowadays asking me this question.
The ring for Galadriel's life. What is it to be?
Ask me on the field.
Ha.
When the neck with a blade against it is yours.
Sure.
Dude.
Or I'll see you on the battlefield.
I will meet you there.
I'm gonna get right back on my horse.
3 o'clock after school.
With her head on a pike.
If that is to be the way of things, I should like to bid her farewell.
What's he gonna sneak her?
He's going to swap her out with a dummy.
He's gonna sneak
He's going to sneak that guy in.
a pin. Paper clip.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Oh. No. And then they killed Galadriel off the show. Oh.
Elrond and Galadriel getting it on.
Love flourishes, even in the darkest times.
Something in the hand there. Did you see it?
Yeah.
You see a little switch? She grabbed a little something.
Yeah. All these orcs just standing around awkwardly.
And like, don't look. It's rude.
Yeah. We're not savages.
The enemy outnumber us 10-1, so why the confidence?
Nistan enw Adar orthoth luista. Deliatha o chythodron sifwyn. Gwawais nelithyn gwaithyn nagothrin. Anna eglain I estu I tu liathodin.
Oh, he's just saying this right in their terrain.
Yeah. And I like that he's speaking English and he's speaking Elvish.
Ride to them now. Meantime, I will ensure that Eregion's walls hold for one more night.
One more night.
Warriors of Khazad Doom!
He's the official leader.
At this moment, the great tale of our age is being written, and it falls to us
The exact thing he took off.
Yeah.
to decide whether it'll end in tragedy or
Depend.
triumph.
Oh, she's got a goatee.
Sauron the Stoneheart, who stole the 7 smithing secrets from our forebears, has returned, forging rings to enslave us.
I feel so bad for Celebrimbor.
Elves cannot defeat him, not without us.
We are important.
And Sauron knows this.
Shit.
He thinks by stoking our greed, he can turn our hearts to ash
Wow.
and sweep us from the field without a fight.
You gotta take that ring off, man.
Yeah.
Fight with me, so all the world can see that dwarven loyalty is a force stronger than any sorcery!
Not bad.
Will you fight with our friends for Khazad Doom?
He's great, man.
Yeah, man. I'm inspired.
Khazad!
Oh, they all heard it too.
Woo! Yeah. They're in the overflow section.
So he just targeted to a few people.
Yeah.
And then
And everybody else watches on the Jumbotron outside.
whoa.
Oh.
What a cool horse.
They're handling the changing of the light interestingly, too. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, that's right. It's like a mud pit now.
Nice.
Oh! Oh my god, Cruel. His horse was his boy.
That's so mean.
Isildur's horse better come avenge him. Oof. Oh!
Cuando?
Ooh. Come again. Whoa! Oh, God. Sure rocked his world.
That's so sad.
So much putting ladders up and down in these battles. Understandably.
This is what orc did.
I know.
This one orc you just ran and pretended to get hit by nothing.
They were supposed to CG in something else.
I think they were. I think they were supposed to CG in an arrow.
Lord Father, the wall is stronger than we thought. The elf is faring better than you expected. His troops have already destroyed 5 of our trebuchets.
Trebuchet.
There's actually tree buckets.
Oh, of course, tree buckets.
Sauron must not escape. Bring down that wall at any cost.
Adar!
Oh.
Nam Kipakai, Kinam Shupak.
These are some truly emotional orcs.
With all that is left of my heart, too much to let you become Sauron's slaves.
Yeah, that's fair. You gotta push through. Trust your daddy.
Torbat!
Oh no.
She's still in the camp. Find her.
She's dressed like an orc.
Cool, Galadriel.
Yep.
Toss this to the ground.
Yeah, dude. What? Come on. That is a rookie mistake. The Galadriel I know.
Why?
Why not?
It's like going through a maze. Halloween Hornets.
This guy won't leave me alone.
You there! Come here and help!
You there, boy. Oh, she's gonna get a taste of what orc life is like. I would love for the next season she's just living in disguise among the orcs.
It's not the greatest disguise.
No, not at all. Oh boy.
I'm the biggest fan of how this episode is paced.
Yeah, I feel you.
It's not really like scenes that are the problem. It's really like the rhythm of the edit and the intercutting.
It feels like, yeah, you're going from one chunk to the next chunk rather than spreading them all out across the episode.
Look at that pretty hair!
Oh my.
I mean,
oh my.
It's literally right in front of your face, Galadriel.
Yeah, you should maybe tie that back. At least, like, dirty yourself up. Hey!
I've always wanted to do that. Just a cool little nod. Just a cool little subtle nod.
Whatever force it was that brought you here, soldier, I am grateful for it.
I'm here for him.
Try to move against him now. The cost will be your life.
He can have it.
Oh no. No death wish.
He has taken everything else from me.
Aaron, death wish.
Arondir, there is a dearth of elven heroes this night. It would be a pity to lose another.
This feels more like the Galadriel that we first met in the movies.
She's wise. She's growing wiser.
It's Durin!
Uh-oh.
Wait!
Oh.
Homie, you're bleeding badly.
Your father, he turned his axe on my men.
I see his reaction.
He's gonna lose that beast, Disa. I don't know. She sent me to find you. She says you have to recall the army. What about Elrond?
Oh.
You take that army to Eärien now, and Cousin Doom might not be here when you return.
Oh, shit.
God damn it. Oh no. But the loyalty, your friendship.
Be not afraid. This too shall pass.
Keep calm and carry on.
This man has just been in this one room forever.
Oh, it's locked in a tower.
All our sufferings will be worth it. Our sufferings. You must know it pains me, treating you like...
an animal.
Like you've treated countless others.
Yeah.
Like Morgoth treated me. Do you know what it is to be tortured at the hands of a god?
Yes.
I see the end so clearly. I have seen it from the moment I awoke. But his end, it was different from mine.
Of Morgoth?
For what he wished to destroy, I wished to perfect.
Both ends of the spectrum lead to destruction.
Yes.
The pain almost became a reward, became a game. A contest to see whose will was the mightier.
Test your might.
You would still choose to inflict the same pain upon me.
No.
You did this.
You chose it, not I.
Such an abuser.
What? All depends on the ring.
Shing.
And since you forced me to torment you to bring them into being,
Oh my God. You
Bro.
made me hit you.
I am but a victim of your obstinacy.
Bro! Bro!
And you, the true author of your own torment.
Oh God.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
Wow. Wow.
You made me hit you.
This is like literally a domestic violence relationship.
truly is.
This is so fucking bad.
Gaslighting this guy. Torturing him.
Finish them.
Yeah, you just want to be the mightiest. Want to be Earth's mightiest hero.
I love one of them rings.
Sure.
Wouldn't you?
I mean, think of what we could accomplish.
I know, money.
This is endless wealth and power. Oh, that's a pretty cool one too. Those are for us. Those are for the realm of men. Put one on every finger.
Doesn't this finalize the process?
Oh no. It's gotta, well, melting them down resets the process, but I don't know. Part of me is like, maybe Sauron wanted him to do that. I don't know.
Oh, great.
Damn, that's very cool. Yeah. I've never seen an effect quite like that, like a pyro effect.
See? Yeah, he's finalizing them.
Won't melt. It's quite cool.
Remember in Lord of the Rings, it doesn't melt.
Yeah. But he's got a special, you know, elven forge smelting fire. I don't know. Or maybe he did just finish them. Oh, boy.
It's like when in those movies when a scientist is forced to like create something, you know?
Yeah, totally. Just lock you up and make the superhero virus. Oh, maybe that's where all the mithril went. An unbreakable shackle.
Just deglove yourself.
Oh, yeah, Dr. Gordon. Just cut it off. Oh, yeah, let's go. Oh, my God. And then you can forge yourself a metal hand.
Made of rings.
Made of rings. It's all rings. Very inconvenient hand to operate. Oh. Just the thumb will do. Oh, God. Looks like one of those paper cutters. Oh, yeah. Oh, my man.
Oh, boy.
Oh, in the water. All the elements are... Wow!
Every time this guy steps outside.
I know. All the stunts on him hurt so bad. Really.
Look what he's done to himself. Your fool really has gone mad.
Oh, Jesus.
You are to remain in the tower so as not to be a danger to yourself. By order of Anatar, Lord of Eärien.
Oh, no.
God damn it, gang. Oh, no. This poor guy. You're gonna have to lose another thumb.
This is just
Release
a
him.
beat up Celebrimbor show.
That is Lord Celebrimbor. Release him.
But the Lord of Eärien ordered...
This is the Lord of Eärien.
Yeah.
Celebrimbor. It's me.
No.
When I saw you, for a moment I was certain that you were but another illusion.
Sauron. More rings.
9.
9.
It was my fault.
No.
From the beginning, a part of me saw, but I wanted what he offered.
You knew it was Sauron?
I blinded myself to what he was.
My dude.
It's just it's an inkling.
So did I.
Oh, these two.
It is him.
Hurry. The old dwarven tunnel.
He's just so seductive, you know?
So seductive.
It will bear you and the rings.
It must be you.
He will realize what has happened. He will come for the rings.
I will ensure it is some time before that comes to pass.
Oh, bro. Oh, dude.
I won't let you face him alone.
I built this city.
I built
On rock and roll.
My place is here.
And he will not be alone.
Oh, now they feel inspired?
I guess so.
Good thing they were eavesdropping.
Yeah.
I brought him here. I'm sorry I wasn't stronger.
Oh.
Neither of us was strong enough. There might not be anyone in Middle-earth who is, but perhaps the elves need only remember that it is not strength that overcomes darkness, but light.
Bars.
Armies may rise, hearts may fail, yet still light endures and is mightier than strength.
I don't see much light right now.
Nope. Well, there's some.
For in its presence, all darkness must flee.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Be the light. Where are all of them?
They'll breach the wall soon, Commander.
No, Rian. Our enemy will not breach that wall. A single arrow from you may yet turn the tide.
You specifically.
Enough to do my part. All I need is a clear line of sight.
Follow me!
I'm doing my part. Oh.
I could survive a war battle like this.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. All you need is good speed and be aware of your surroundings.
Played enough of the Lord of the Rings PS2 game. Oh my God!
Jesus. That was almost comical.
He got Boromir, yeah.
Takes his side off of her for 1 second.
Oh, but through the silliness, we get the badass.
Yeah. She's got like every arrow for some reason. No one's going to help her.
Yeah. Are you watching? Oh.
10,000 points.
Yep. Someone has been playing their video games. That was a great shot. That shot of like her from the behind with the arrows and the orc like. Oh!
Who is singling her out?
Yeah, I know. I mean, good on you, Rian. Wowie! Fun. Sawed off shoulder. The shotgun.
Send him in.
The troll?
He will kill our own kind.
Snake Plissken.
Send him in.
Send in the clowns.
When in doubt, send in a troll.
Oh, you got your fight back. Oh, and
In the Legolas.
The orcs, they're fleeing.
We use enough arrows.
yes.
They're clearing the path.
Troll.
I mean, we saw Legolas take out one, so
That's
I don't see
true.
why they can't. I keep my eyes off of you for 1 minute.
You shall not find them here. They will be far from your reach by now.
Galadriel has had 10 minutes to run.
And you were going to bring them to me and place them in my hand.
Your hand will never touch another ring again.
Uh-oh.
Datoi!
Nope.
This is going to be pointless, guys.
Nope, nope, nope. He's going to glamour all of you.
He's going to murder all of you guys.
By order of the true Lord of Eärien,
You guys just switch sides so easily.
you Sauron are hereby...
Oh, Vader took...
You think it was only you who put yourself in my power?
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Nice shots.
Oh, man.
Evil. Evil. God, the way his head moved when that happened.
You will give me the 9.
Seems really hard to defeat him.
Does. That's good. Ah! These are good details. Shield.
You got to arrow him into his head.
Get on his back.
What a horrible discovery.
Ooh! Winded him.
How many arrows will it take?
Oh my. Well, it's interesting too because like with sympathetic orcs, you're kind of conflicted about the two sides of this right now. Yes.
Do it. Do the Legolas.
Do a flip. Hey. Stab it in the eyes. Oh, this poor troll.
Whoa. My man.
My king, you should not be here. The king's place is wherever the need is great.
Well, now that most of you have done most of the killing,
yes,
I am ready to
walk
out. Oh shit! When Adar enters, man, this is insane.
Yeah, man.
They all want to just get to Sauron. That's what everyone's end goal is.
I
They
know.
couldn't come to some agreement here.
Yeah. No, it's like this was interesting partly about this battle. It's like it's like they both kind of have a common goal, but they're killing each other instead, which is totally Sauron.
Will the dwarves show, like in the Two Towers?
Yeah.
The dwarves are coming.
Nope.
Look to the north.
Not now.
So happy.
Oh no. Oh no.
Durin recalled their army. The gates of Khazad-dûr is shut. Must be some mistake.
Some friends they are.
Ah, Durin. And no explanation either.
Yeah, of course. They should have left a note on the door.
There's barely any of you.
Yeah. They gotta go out swinging. Oh.
There's like 20 of you.
Don't worry, this is how legends are formed. 20 elves against the entire orc army.
Durin will come.
Oh, homie's lost his mind. The way of the future.
The way of the future. Wow. All right.
Oh, king
All
can
right.
fight.
Let's go, Gil-galad. Gil-galad. Woo! Woo!
Nice.
You big mad. Let it out.
Bastard.
Busted.
Oh my god.
No. Yes. No.
You gotta be kidding me.
Don't kill my man.
He's fine.
Oof. Oh yeah, there's got to be a better way to do that.
Well, they're inside now.
Whoa. Whoa.
Ugh.
That is grim.
Whoa. That's really cool.
Whoa. Nah, bro. Nah.
My family get a weekend.
Ooh.
I've got a house, sweetie Horvath.
Never make war in anger.
That's a good way to think about it.
Oh, he knew he
no.
had the ring. You might as well just have handed the ring over.
Yeah, don't do it, man. What do we got? Oh, God, is this like one of those Viking metal bands? Oh, I feel like whoever this is just toured with Mastodon or something.
Wild stuff.
Oh, God.
Just let's talk about it.
All right. Well, dang. If you guys are listening by chance on Apple or Spotify, leave us a 5-star rating or whatever rating you like. But 5 is a nice place to start. This was a big. I mean, we're in battle territory
Huge.
now. It's huge.
This is a big one.
Big battles. One of the biggest
This is
battles.
a big one.
The whole show. Everyone's talking about it. G, I know you had expressed some concerns about how the episode was kind of paced at one point throughout. Now that we have seen it in its totality, what say ye?
Yeah, I thought it was good. It's not my favorite of the. I felt like season 2's been pretty good, and I feel like the past few have been great. And especially the last. I think the last one was still my favorite episode.
Yeah,
we've gotten so far.
Agreed.
I did like this one overall. I do think there was some pacing issues. Like I don't think any of the scenes necessarily are bad. There's some clunky stuff in the action moments that I don't feel like they. Like there was one moment where John and I were laughing when someone clearly wasn't hit by anything, but they acted like it.
Sure.
And
some stuntman salad there.
Yeah, and then like it seemed a little bit funny in the way how that one girl got shot by all those arrows all of a sudden. It just turns around, she's just like, and then it was like.
That seemed like something that would have been brought up and then paid off like 20 minutes down the line in a movie, or I don't know why they didn't like save that to the next episode, other than I guess the battle had to end in this one. But
yeah, I do think that it just felt like, oh, we're getting momentum, and now we're really going to slow it down with this other thing. Now we're getting momentum, now we're really going to slow it down with this other thing. And so I do think some of the cutting around stuff actually kind of affected it, when I think this episode might have been a little bit stronger if it was mainly just the Celebrimbor stuff and the battle.
Just everything surrounding Eärien.
Yeah, if it was just mainly that, I think it would have been more focused and it would have been a little bit stronger. And technically it was that. Technically there was just the way the scenes were done and how they chose to cut around them. I just thought kind of affected the overall pacing of it, to the point where it never really quite soared, even though this was like their biggest battle thing they've done on the show.
Yeah.
And there were moments in the battle sequence that I totally think were really cool. I think there's a lot of great destruction moments. There's some cool violence that goes down, and it looked good. It looked fucking great. A lot of the destruction stuff. But yeah, there was just a sense of when I say slow down, I'm like, this battle is a very urgent, high stakes thing, and then that urgency really would feel like it's being put on hold. And so I kind of would I kind of felt like when things should just constantly be ramping up, it would be like, oops, I don't know how to explain it.
Well, yeah, you've got this battle coming to a head, and you've also got Sauron doing his torment of Celebrimbor, and so there's enough of a dilated sense of stakes. There's the super physical stakes right outside the door, and there's this mental torture that we need to pay off. And I think cutting to the dwarves and doing all the stuff they did with the dwarves was good, and I feel like maybe it might have been better served in the previous episode, so that we could spend this episode wondering they're going to show up though, and then maybe cut later to reveal why they haven't showed up or something.
Yeah, and I think they were trying to do the thing of, no, when the dwarves show up, it'll be like they're saving the day, and I never really got the sense that the dwarves were their secret weapon to victory here.
Yeah.
And so I didn't really feel like we needed to spend that much time with them in this episode.
Yeah.
So it's really not it's really that's my main thing here is it's a pacing problem. But good violence and Elrond and Galadriel kissing.
That's right.
Adar's coup. And
Arondir better not be dead.
Arondir, I know. You really love that Arondir.
He's my boy.
Because you know his name.
He is my boy.
And Celebrimbor, it's just tragic. This gaslighting, abusive relationship. And Sauron really seems to not just be saying words to abuse him. He really seems like a narcissistic sociopath.
He does, which I think is
he's
cool.
Really you forced me to do this. I wouldn't be doing this, but you made me. You chose this.
Yeah.
It's really cruel. And I actually really like that. I really like how they wrote him that way.
Yeah.
I'm just he's an abusive asshole.
What makes him interesting is the fact that several times throughout his scenes, I'll get lost thinking it seems like he really believes what he's saying.
Yeah.
And then you'll see that anger underneath boil over when all of the options, you can watch him kind of cycle through manipulation tactics where he'll come in and be like, hey, Celebrimbor, we're making something beautiful. We're going to balance the world. And then it becomes, but you made me, we were doing so great, but then you made me do this stuff that corrupted the process.
Literally just made me think of when a husband hits his wife and he's like, you made me hit you. Look what you made me do.
Look what you made me do. And then when that doesn't work, then it goes to I am going to lord over you and force you to do my bidding.
Yeah.
And it's a nice detail, because I think it's a very hazardous thing, arguably, to develop Sauron too much, because you don't want to demystify him or undercut the Dark Lord Emperor vibe motif. But yeah, Charlie Vickers, what he's been bringing to the character throughout this, and the subtle little micro expressions, and the way he plays this guy, when he's talking about Morgoth, what he did to me, to repeat that cycle of abuse is painful to me, and in a way I believe that. And that's good stuff. That's interesting. They found something interesting thematically to do there. And then I had kind of forgotten in a way until he and Galadriel had their moment together outside where they're both like, this is all my fault. I let him in. No, I did too. Like, this is like that shame of being the one and then coming to find like, no, this guy is just an extraordinarily powerful manipulator and everyone falls for this stuff, because he is so good at worming into all the things you want and need.
It's almost like analogous. Is that a word?
Analogous, yeah.
For people in power.
It is. Yes, it is. The rings of people in
get
power.
You a role in this movie.
If you do a little something for me.
Yeah.
If you make me these 9 rings, I will greenlit your entire franchise.
That's what Diddy did to everyone.
That's right. He was going to
make me 9 rings.
Make me 9 rings. I will get you as many drugs and bodies as you need. I like that stuff a lot. The battles were really great, really tangible, and I feel like that does stand in contrast to some of the, battle stuff in the first season. Not to say that, some of the stuff they made there wasn't, lovely looking, but this really had that sort of tangible punch, whether you were in the heart of Eärien, where it's mostly like, structures being destroyed, or you're in the mud.
I really did feel like they were in a huge place. Like
with tons of people.
It didn't feel like a volume or like just a fill-in with CGI. I actually really love how the opening shot is in Celebrimbor's mind, and it's just a big circle around panning, showing like the beauty and how he's seeing it.
Yeah.
But it's also giving you an idea of the geography of how massive this all is.
Really
so I really like that opening shot a lot.
Yeah, and like the continued destruction does read nicely across the episode, and like all of the practical and physical stunts, and then the blending of CG with stunts and physical effects. Like, this is what I expected originally. When you hear the idea of like Amazon's paying all the money to make a Lord of the Rings series, I'm like, this is the kind of budget you expect to see on screen, and the kind of production value and the kind of choices of what sorts of effects and stunts, how to orchestrate them, that you would kind of expect. And while it might not, structurally and pacing wise fully live up to some of the stuff in the movies, it at least made me feel like I was in a similar experience as those, and I was marveling at what they were able to bring together. And I was sitting here going, I hope they're able. This is like, the more we've gotten into season 2, the more I'm like, I hope they're able to continue this. Whereas, as in the first season, I was a little bit ambivalent about it. And even the stuff with Adar, like, I like the themes. I'm not as plugged into the whole like, oh, are the orcs going to turn on him? I think they could make that more interesting, but I like just the ironic concept of like, these two people having this all-out battle are actually kind of fighting for the same thing. They just can't agree on it because that's what Sauron does.
Well, there's some story elements that I think it's not really quite hitting there still. Like the because I agree with everything you said. All the positives, I agree with John. So you add those few minutes onto me because apparently I just come in here and I'm like, well, let me tell you something.
You started off with positives too.
I got a little bit of a negative thing. Yeah. I think some of the story points don't really hit. Like I see how much people kind of clown on the whole thing with humanizing the orcs. I don't mind it. I actually kind of prefer it. I'm like, that's interesting because people always just make the orcs, just vicious creatures. And there's something kind of interesting to me about this community, and they
clearly haven't all killed each other, so there must be some way they live together.
Yeah. Like, they're not just savages, and so I like that, but I still don't feel like, but we never really get to see like what
they're only like, human through that one guy when he comes up and he's like, "Daddy, do you love us?" And I like that, but like, we don't really get to observe them. We were in the prison camp before a little bit, but we don't really get to observe them. And I don't need them to be warm and fluffy even. I'm fine with the idea of like, if they just give me an understanding of what orc culture could be like without me having to like agree with it. You know, like I get the kind of juxtaposition of like more or less evil races across a fantasy show like this. But yeah, the way it's presented here, it almost feels like that moment with the woman getting shot with all the arrows. It's sort of like when it comes in, it's so brief that it feels kind of silly.
Yeah.
The way it's articulated.
And Arondir going after Adar, like, we barely spent time with him this season. So I'm not really feeling for this. Obviously wanting the revenge makes sense when you consider all the context and everything. And from season 1, yes, it does make sense.
But you want to charge back up on that before they actually fight.
Yeah, you want some of that emotion to be translated, and maybe it is for you. Just for taking just this season on its own, I don't really feel that much. So yeah, like there's a couple of things that are kind of lacking here, and
Galadriel dropped the pin.
Galadriel dropped the pin, and she shows up at the right time for Celebrimbor.
That was a bit frustrating. That was very plot mechanics.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with him with him finding the pin, really. Like, it doesn't change anything.
No, ultimately, no. That's fair. But it was one of those things where I was like, damn, I just would have taken it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why. Because that also implies Elrond. Because he saw him wearing that. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. That's true.
Yeah.
So it could be worse, but yeah.
Yeah. But overall, it's good. Like the troll. Cool. That was cool.
Yeah. And that, like, this season seems more apt to throw in details like that. When it's dying and laughing and gurgling on itself, like, that's a truly interesting, weird little moment of life inside this universe.
Yeah, sometimes there's some, like, uncomfortable... It's not, like, aggressively gory, but there are times where the violence is a little off-putting. And I'm like, that never happened in the Lord of the Rings movies.
But it's still... It does... I get what you mean there, because it's not like hard R, and this is going a little, I would argue,
There's like
gorier.
a full-on throat slash with a horse.
Some guy got his whole elbow, shoulder chopped open. Well, yeah.
But like when they're crushing like the humans and the with like stomping on them, you got like blood splats happening.
Yeah,
and stuff, you know.
The Lord of the Rings movies, to me, and in the battles, with the orcs and stuff especially, do have some horrific element because you are fighting monsters in the mud.
But
so it's like it is.
It's never R-rated though.
No,
this goes R-rated sometimes with its violence.
It does, but the Lord of the Rings movies, I think, part of how they managed to grip people so heavily is because even in a PG-13 context, they communicated the intensity and like the harshness and the terror, even if they're not as like explicit as this is. And I think that's a good thing that they've been able to translate here as well.
Yeah, man.
So excited to see how they wrap this up next week. Usually you get like a big old battle and then you get your thematic wrap-ups plus setups for the next season. But we'll see. Maybe there are more fights to be had. There's still more going down at Khazad-dûm. Will we get a Balrog tease? Will Gandalf and Tom Bombadil kiss? Find out next week. And leave us your thoughts on this one. Love you guys.